Calling all beings. Calling all beings.
Can anybody give me an amen for Free Karen Reed Nation? Amen. Yeah. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. I'm your host, DJ. Welcome back to Calling All Beings. And it is the end of the year, little ditty we decided to do. I was motivated by some of my homies in the community that did a Karen Reed fundraiser, and we ain't did one yet. So I said, guess what? We finna do one. So before I say hi to all my homies and family in the chat, let me get started with the rules of engagement. Anybody who donates anything tonight, it will be 100% going to your choice, either Karen Reed or... Let me see if I got this at the top of the chat. It should be pinned at the top of the chat. So this is Turtle Boy right here, the Free Turtle Boy Defense Fund. And this right here is the Karen Reed Defense Fund. So whether you go directly to them, just put it in the notes that it is for Karen Calling All Beings. And then I will, I'll click that in. Or if you give it to us in the form of some sort of a super chat, just don't do super sticker just because then I won't know, and just put for Karen Reed for Turtle Boy in your comment, and now we'll go ahead and I will get that to them. Also, I'm gonna give away. I gotta go get one of my cans, so I'm probably gonna have to step away and grab one. I'm going to give away a Space Force t-shirt to somebody tonight. You know what? It's probably gonna be first donation is gonna get a Space Force t-shirt. And second donation is going to get a can of DJ Skincare Formula. And I'm going to show you guys what those look like. So if you let me step away for just a second, I'm going to say, oh my good, Hera just came in. First, let me say hi to everybody in the chat. The Jules is here. Hi, Jules. Lulu Bell is here. Hello, love. How are you? D-Mart. Good evening, D-Mart. Lulu Bell and Beatrice, my co-host from Calling All the Beings. This is my Italian accent. Good evening, Beatrice. And obviously, Hera is in the house. Hello, Hera. Valhalla Law, the official attorney of Calling All Beings. I finally connected with her on Twitter. And do you know that you're right where my microphone is, Hera? She doesn't care. She's like, I'm running this joint. And so I finally connected with her. So hi, Valhalla Law. And the cat lady is in the joint. What a lovely human being that she is. And Kelly is back. Kelly, she must be as Irish as can be because everything she got in got something to do with Irish. And this is a new shirt at home, girl. This is my Christmas present to me. So, yeah, I know. Hera is just, are you going to stick your head up? There she is. Okay. Sherry Dizzle is back here. One of our mod homegirl gangsters. M-E-M-M-M-M-M. What's up? Welcome back. This young lady right here always promoting people's content. So we got major love for her. We talking about please pass the pepper. Good evening. Patty Murphy, because we always have to use an Irish accent when we get an Irish person in the chat. Patty Murphy, welcome, love. Let's see. Oh, the OG legend. I'm gonna put the StreamYard link in the chat if anybody wants to pop on and say hello. I'm a ray of sunshine. I'm saying that about you. You're a ray of sunshine. So pleased to be the cat. We're so pleased that we're streaming because y'all are here. So, and Sherry Dizzle, ain't nobody doing it like Sherry Dizzle. All right, so let me go and get the gifts that I'm going to give away tonight to the first donation. Grandma Bell's here. I didn't see you too. Hi, Grandma Bell. How are you, love? Let me get a little music on for you here, love. Got a little bit of music. Well, first of all, just for you guys in the chat, this is what's up. Welcome, bienvenidos. And now, just a little bit of background music. I'm going to go grab the gifts that I'm going to give away so y'all can see them. And I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay, so here's one. I'm glad Hera got down. Thank goodness. I do love your girlfriend, but get out in the way. Okay, so here's the gifts that we're gonna be. Hey, look who's here. It's Deborah Holmes, and you know how we do it. What's up, Holmes? Deborah Holmes from Franklin. All right, so here's what we're giving away. First donation tonight is gonna go right here. You're gonna get one of these right here. And you could see it has the Space Force symbol. It has USSF. This is all reflective on here, on each sleeve. And on the back, Space Force. So first donation tonight, you're going to get that. Okay. You can also get a different color. If you want a different color, they have blue ones. They have some different colors. This one is dry fit. Dennis is aware of this because I've already got one for Dennis and his wife. If this is dry fit material, it's stretchy. If you want a different color and you want it cotton or something, let me know. But first donation, you're going to get a Space Force t-shirt. And I'll send it to wherever the hell you want to send it to, P.O. Box, whatever. Second prize is gonna get a can of DJ skincare formula right there. This is my concoction of organic sunflower oil, organic shea butter. Man, the screen is not doing it well here. I think because the colors, if I change the background, it'll probably come in. Give me a second. I'll get this to come in. Okay, let me go change the background. Okay. Oh, that didn't make it any better. How about this one? No, it's some way it's messing with the background. But anyway, so this right here, this is organic sunflower oil, organic shea butter that I import from Africa, and organic beeswax, triple filtered beeswax, cosmetic grade, and doTERRA On Guard essential oil. So essentially, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients that go into this. I've been making it for like 6 years. This is why my skin looks like this. You're like, man, your skin don't look that good. Let me see. There we go. There we go. Put it on every night before I go to bed. No, it's not bronzer, Beatrice. Before you go there. So anyway, okay. So that's what's going on for tonight. So first donation, Space Force shirt. Second donation gets one of those DJ skincare formula sent to wherever you want. And now, if anybody wants to jump in here in the chat and join me to say hello. And by the way, as far as there's the link. There it goes. If anybody wants to join me. And it doesn't matter what your donation is. Your donation can be $2. I don't care. Any donation is good. That's right. African shea butter. Yeah. I get it from Our Earth Secrets. Comes in a big block, a 2 or 3 pound block, depending on how much I order. and I chop it off and then I measure it out. I'm not going to tell you the measurements because I have a secret recipe for DJ Skincare Formula. Ain't nobody know that recipe. But those are the ingredients that are in it. And I feel like, I'll put it to you this way. When Peter Murphy, and tell me if the music is too loud. Is the music okay? And are you hearing me okay? Give me a thumbs up. Yes, I believe it does. I believe it does. Music is great. Okay. Oh, please pass the pepper. All right. You are going to be the one. Now, please pass the pepper. Do you want that to go to Karen or Turtle Boy, your donation? Please put that in the chat. I wish you would have put it on your thing, but I will mark it down that I'll take a note. Is that going to Turtle Boy or is that going to Karen? Give me a... Oh, no, this tip isn't going for the cabbies. This tip is going for... Donated a few minutes ago. Oh, Sherry Dizzle? Okay, so... Yeah, okay, so the first one was Lulubelle? Okay. All right, so then if that's it, then Lulubelle gets the shirt and then please pass the pepper gets the DJ Skincare. Apologies, I'm just tuning in for one. Okay, you're in for one each. Okay, one for Turtle Boy and one for Karen. Thank you very much. Please give my prize to the next donation I donated to Karen. Okay, so your prize would be the shirt. So please pass the pepper. You guys are really confusing me here. All right, you get the shirt then. Okay. So now here's my email address for coordination right here. Calling all being Christine Mitchell. beings1@gmail.com. Okay. So coordinate with me on email. Yes, right there, love. Calling all beings1@gmail. And yes, I'll get that squared away. And I believe Pete, please pass the pepper, gets the t-shirt. If Lulubelle wants the DJ Skincare, she gets it. If not, let me know who the second person was. Julie and Sherry, you're gonna have to help me out there. Yay! KRMTB, justice for all. All right. Do you want your two? Do you want that to go to? Okay, so the second one is Turtle Boy. Is that correct? Oh, what's up, Mick from the UK? Thank you, brother. You're a handsome one too. No eyes on. Stand by. Okay. Oh, I'm getting so confused here. This is great. I'll turn the music down a little. It sounds a little bit loud. Now I can't hear it at all. I'll go up 1 to make it 7. I guess that's good. That kind of sounds good. Okay. Thank you for the donations. And I'm going to be... This live is not showing up in notifications. That's a good... Okay. Can you share it for me, Scott? Can you share it? Because I just put it up there today. So if you would share it for me on Twitter, Scott. Oh, you're not on Twitter. Oh, Valhalla Law for Karen. Thank you. Thank you very much, Valhalla Law. I appreciate it, ma'am. Thank you. Once again, if any... Hi, Terry. I got it. I don't know. Okay, she got... Okay, so people are getting the notifications. I did this late, Scott. I think I told you on the phone because I had the pleasure of speaking with Scott today. Here is the StreamYard link. So if someone wants to come on here and say hello, you're welcome to come on the stream with me, whomever that is. So I'm going to take a... And let's see, stream. There's my StreamYard. All right. And just pop... Hey! Tom CPU. What's going on, CPU? Oh, first, we got to say thank you so much. Please pass the pepper. It's no problem. Just let me know via email how much you want to go to each charity. It can be Turtle Boy, and I can share it. So this is Turtle Boy right here. If you would just put in the comments, calling all beings or whatever, this is Turtle Boy's defense fund. And this is Karen Reed, which should be pinned to the top of the chat. Jules, let me know if I pinned your tweet to the top of the chat, because I went and Googled it and tried to make that happen. That is Karen Reed. That is Turtle Boy. Turtle Boy Defense Fund. Both great causes. Did not. Valhalla, man. She's got a lot of stuff. She's got a lot of wit to her. Terry, have you been in here before? If not, thank you and welcome. And TCU is the best. So I don't know if that means calling all beings TCU or it means Tom CPU or not. But you know what? Tommy's the best. Also, Tommy, I just want to let you know, Tom, I am taking hair donations this year. You have great hair, and I just want you to know that I am taking hair donations. I just want to put that out there. I just want to put that in the universe, Tommy. And look who's back, Shirley. Good evening. How are you, love? Welcome back. So yeah, here's what we got so far. Lulubelle made a donation on, I can't remember. I don't know if it was Karen or not. She's going to let me know, or Sherry's going to let me know. So she wins the Space Force shirt. Please Pass the Pepper wins the can of DJ skincare formula. Some of you, though, that are in Canton that I'm going to be having dinner with, I'm going to bring some of those cans to give away. So I'll probably have 8 or 10 of them. It just depends. I need to start making them this weekend. All right. Christine Mitchell from Manchester for Karen. Hello, Christine Mitchell. I can't be asked. There she is. Welcome back, love. Please Pass the Pepper. And I don't know which one that's going for, but she's going to tell me, because she's made she's made 3 donations here, which are all 100%. And also there's going to be a cab kicker. Valhalla Law made one, and Please Pass the Pepper made another one. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. Where do I send it? Okay. Tommy, you can go right to, oh, you mean the hair donation? I'll give you my address when I see it. I think that's what he's talking about. Yes. Once Tom gets his haircut, I could look like CPU. Okay. Lulubelle, that went to Karen. Okay, cool. So, but you wanted to give your gift to pass it down. So Please Pass the Pepper gets the Space Force t-shirt. This is it right here. On the front, it has the Space Force logo. It is dry fit. And on the sleeves, it has reflective USSF. On the back, it has Space Force. And then the DJ skincare formula, which has fallen on the floor. I'm going to have to do some foot magic to pass it to myself. There we go. And there's the DJ skincare formula, which is all organic, by the way. So we're good on that. Yeah, if you would like and subscribe. Can I Venmo you? Yeah, we do have a Cash App. So let me put that banner up. Venmo. I don't know what the hell my Venmo is. Let me see what my Venmo is. I don't even know. I don't use it all that much. Give me 1 second. But that is very, very kind of you. Everything we get tonight is going to either Karen or Turtle Boy. That is your choice. Where that goes to, not our choice. Okay. All right. My Venmo is... What is my Venmo? Me. My Venmo is... See if I can pass... It's at... Okay, I can put this. This is my Venmo. And again, anything that comes in on this will be going to Turtle Boy or Karen. You please let me know. It is at DJ Hyphen. Okay. Okay. And we haven't done this, my fellow content creators, Mike and Brian and who else did this? Glaire's going to do one to Karen or Turtle Boy. Okay. Okay. So here's the rub. We just monetized a couple of months ago. And this is our Venmo. Once again, though, the proceeds are not going to me. They're going to Turtle Boy or Karen. We just monetized a couple of months ago. And the first month, the co-creator of the show was in Asheville for the storm. So, Kelly, I will send some to you, love. So message me, Kelly, and I will send you skincare or no problem. And so he was in Asheville when those floods hit. So I took 100% of our proceeds, gave it to him. Don't look back. We had 3.5 years of never monetizing, and it's just something that should happen. This month, we gave it to mods and members of CAB. So not Nathan, not myself, all 4 of our mods plus Deb and Courtney. That's what we did with the proceeds this month. But we do have some left over for Karen, and we have some left over for Turtle Boy. Plus, there's going to be a kicker from me. So that is what is happening with the money. Let me see if I missed anything here. Oh, Cuber. Hey! Thank you very much, Cubert. Terry, yeah. Cubert, I love Terry. Terry, when you meet this person, the former board of directors at Dean College, she is, you just like her right away. I have so much respect for her. She's just a very kind person and reached out to me, like to me. You know what I mean? Like a schmuck student from Dean, average student at best. So I really do appreciate that. Terry has become a friend of mine, and I'm honored to call her friend. And oh, Kelly's gonna give me some purple hair. I will take it. You know what? I'll use some of CPU's hair, and some of Terry's hair. By the way, Cubert, do you want this to go to Karen, I assume, or Turtle Boy? Please, in your description of your donation, if you would, please put Karen or Turtle Boy. And then I will put it exactly where you want it to go. Okay. Okay, thank you, Sherry Dizzle. You're such an organizer. You're an organizer. Thanks for giving. Yes, thank you very much for doing this. Cash App is good. Thank you very much. Please pass the Peppa. And as long as it says in there so I know where to distribute those funds to. Let's see. Yeah, I could have some of Kelly's purple hair. Think about that. How cool would that be? And there is Ken Hathaway from Nottingham, England. Should I do the voice? Should I do your mom's voice for you, Ken? Here it goes. Hello, everyone. I hope you all had a great Christmas. Let's hope 2025 is a year of justice for Officer John, Sandra, and Enrique. How's that? Was that okay? Oh, and there's Scott. I just checked the listings. This show is not showing as being live right now. That is really weird, Scott. Let me check on YouTube and see what's going down for YouTube. There we go. Let me go to me YouTube and see if we are live. It's showing live, baby. It is live. Live in public, if you will. All right. I don't know what's going on, McGinnis. We're going to have to call IT and get this. Boots on the ground, amazing, hardworking people. Yes, so we talked about the triumvirate of the justice movement. And the triumvirate is this. You know what? I can put up the PowerPoint slide, can't I? I can put up my slide, I think. Give me a second and I'm going to put it up, my dear friends. My friends. Sound like, oh man, who'd I get a message from? Olivia, the legend. Oh my God. You get a message from Olivia, you're like, oh my God, I got a message from Olivia. She's such a legend. One of the brightest people. I'm so glad she's on our side and not on the other side because we'd be in deep trouble. All right, let me go to my PowerPoint slide that I made. Oh, here it is. Triumvirate of Justice. Okay. Here we go, my friends. All right, let's present this. We'll share screen. We'll share a window, my dear. And it should be popping up here. Okay, so the Triumvirate of Justice, you see how this works here. We have standout warriors. They feed into content creators. The content creators now are able to use their platform to let people know about the standouts that are coming up and to raise funds. Mazza, Mike, Brian LTL, Turtle Boy. Who am I missing here? Glare. The Glare is going to do a 12-hour live on New Year's Eve to raise money for Karen. So a 12-hour live. Okay. So that's one of the ways that they can take the physical face and pressure that is applied by the Scott McGinnises, by all the people on the ground, the Dinas, Estes, Beatriz, all the people that are on the ground, how they can put pressure that when these schmucks from the Norfolk County hierarchy are driving into their offices, they see people there with signs. And no matter how much they wish they would be scared and go away, they don't go away. So they feed into the content creators. What does the content creator need? Can anyone tell me? Can someone tell me in the chat? Oh, Kelly. For Aiden. Thank you, Kelly. This is one of my mods right here. Thank you, love. What do the content creators need? M for the turtle. The content creators need viewers. So what you're doing right here, if you weren't here, there's no reason for us to go on air. There's no reason to go on air. The reason we're on air is because you are here by the virtue of your presence is saying you're doing a good job. Keep it up. If I looked right now and didn't see 127 people in this chat, then I would know, well, I got to do something better because nobody is here watching. So we need viewers and support to know. Yay! The cat lady, thank you. Namaste. Thank you. That is very, very kind of you. You can also donate directly, but that is awesome. Thank you, neighbor. Oh, because they must both be in Chicago. Miss Jessica's in the house. Hi, Jess. I don't know if I saw you, but we got all the mods here. We have the OG, the boss mod. We have Julie. We have Sherry Diesel. We have Miss Jessica and Beezy, and we have Kelly. So life is pretty damn good right now. Thank you, Miss Cat Lady. I really appreciate that. Oh, did we just get another one? Oh my God. I think we... Oh, all right, so that's Kelly, the cat lady. And whoa, for Turtle Boy. Oh, and for Karen Reed. Can I get an amen? Thank you. So we are getting all, okay. For Karen and for the turtle. Can I get an amen? Ha ha. Yes. And like I said, if any of you want to get up in here and say hello and speak with me, but I just wanted you to see that everything here, he is from Worcester, my home. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I got a very close contact in Worcester as well. Thank you very much for giving. So, yes, Oh, here we got something right here from Ken. Did anyone see Lady Zelda the other day? She said she had a dream of visitation from Officer John. No, but I will tell you, Ken, that Grace, who was on with us last week, is going to release. We took a poll the other night. She's going to release her. She paid a medium a significant amount of money to look into John. This medium, among other things, said, I keep saying it's only a movie. I keep saying it's only a movie. Okay, Grace got a photo of John O'Keefe's headstone, and on his headstone it says it's all a movie. So I think the medium that Grace hired is really damn good. And you guys will see that content. And had a lot of information because basically this medium was communicating with John. Okay. What else? I hadn't seen that, but wow. Apparently Sherry Dizzle did. A small suggestion. Here we go. A small suggestion. Viewers don't quite capture the SM aspect. Please tell me what SM means. Many viewers also comment, retweet, share, etc., just not watch. How about the viewer participants such alike? Valhalla, I don't think I understand exactly what you're talking about. What is the SM aspect? Is that... Oh, I'm not sure what that means. If you can clarify what SM means, I will understand that. And how about viewer participants or such alike? So you're just going to have to clarify a little bit. How about viewer participants or such? Yeah, you're going to have to clarify a little bit, like media. What is IAL, IAL media? Yeah, I'm not. Oh, so here's something right here. You have to explain because I just don't quite understand how, I would respond, but I don't exactly get the context of what you're saying. But this is essentially what it is. Everything is necessary here. There's no weighted system here. You need the standout warriors because we need a physical face and a present. And these people, are in fear sometimes. There is an element of danger there. There have been lug nuts that have been loosened and so forth, like on Terry and others. And I'm talking about Terry Robbins. The content creators are necessary to get that word out. And without the viewers, then the content creators aren't going to be interested in covering it. So all of us need each other. This is a circle. This is what we're trying to keep together. Are we going to get out of line sometimes? Yes. All of us are going to get out of line, including myself. This is what we need. Okay. Let me get that off the screen. Let me go down. Legacy. Okay. Legacy plays standout. Sunday, 10 to 12. Boots on the ground. Can I get a man? There we go. Okay. Miss Jessica, no worries. Okay. Ergo types of social media. You and I are going to have a discussion, Valhalla, so I understand. I really want to react to what you've said. I just have to understand the full Let me star that tweet, and we can revisit it and see if I can get it. Here it is. Viewers cap a small suggestion. Viewers doesn't quite capture the SM aspect. Social. Okay, viewers doesn't. Okay, social media aspect. Many viewers also comment, retweet, share, not just watch. Okay, that's fair. Yeah. So are they alike? I don't know if it's significant if they're alike or not. I mean, everyone is contributing in their way. The social media presence, irrespective of coming to these viewers' live chats, there is an element of importance there because those Twitter metrics are measured. And I'm going to give you an example. Right now, you see the Congress that is taking notice of what's going on with UFOs. Now, why are they doing that? Well, one of the reasons is because their staffers are looking at the metrics on Twitter and seeing that UFO Twitter has a very significant presence online. So that's something that does count as well. The viewers is what motivates the content creators. Content creators are looking at a lot of things, and so this might answer your question. Every content creator you're looking at on Twitter, you're looking at likes, the little heart symbol. You're looking at retweets, replies. You can look at the little bar graph thing and just see engagements. How many and I have 2 donations I'm going to get to in a second. So I'm about to shower love on you, but let me get this point out there. So we have engagements, right? So we're looking at how many people engage with that tweet. Even people that didn't like it, they looked at it. You can see the Twitter engagements. So you have replies, likes, retweets, and engagements. That's 4. Now, if you're a podcast, now here we have subscribers. We have likes to each of these broadcasts. We have views. We have replay crew comments, of which you, Valhalla Law, and myself have commented on. So that's about 10 things, right? Now we talk about podcasts, because a lot of the content creators on here are not podcasts. Calling All Beings is available on all the podcast platforms: Amazon, Apple, Spotify, etc., and others. There's not as many podcast purveyors out there as there were a couple years ago. But anyway, so we're on those, right? So then I can look at all that stuff, look at how many people downloaded that podcast, how many people viewed it, what country are they from, did people comment on it? So there's all kinds of metrics. That's another 10, that's 14 metrics that a content creator can look at to know if their content is working. So the bottom line to all that, Valhalla Law, is that if nobody is watching, and right now, we're a small show. I have 156 people watching right now. I have had, when Sean McDonough was on here, I had 6,000 people watching, or 5,000 at some points, right? But you're not going to have that every night when you don't have a big guest. That's okay. So all of those metrics are looked at. Every one of the content creators knows how many followers or how many subscribers I have. And they know how many followers I have. They know all these things. But if you don't have viewers and you don't have interest, you don't have a show. So standout warriors, content creators, getting that word out. Some of our content creators have contacts in mass media. Mike does, Brian does, Turtle Boy does. I don't, but they do. That matters. We need that. We need that engagement, right? To be able to connect to mass media when necessary. So, and then the viewers and subscribers and all that. All of you play into this wheel. You take one of those out, and then we don't have the same, it's not as strong a movement. So everybody is necessary. Do we need to do like the military and have a weighted promotion system? No. Or a weighted system? No. Everybody's important. It doesn't matter who's more important than the other. Because if you don't have one, then the movement loses something, regardless of whether you're a standout warrior, you're a content creator, or you a viewer and supporter of these channels, which is a blessing. And if we're doing anything on here that makes you smile, then damn, that's all good. Okay, I've been following the same medium for a couple of years. I paid her myself for a question reading, in which she was right. Yeah, I mean, there's so many of them. There's Tyler, who just did one on Netflix, an older version of Tyler. He looks more mature now. Okay. Oh man, we have a lot to get to. Let me get to these donations because you guys are destroying it right now. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, here we go. So we got Terry Martins. Beautiful Karen. God bless. Thank you so much. Namaste. I really appreciate that. That is going to happen. 100% of this going to Karen. And here's one, $20 for Turtle Boy. That is for Aiden Turtle Boy Carney, who has put his ass on the line for this movement. He has 18 indictments against him. That would make a lot of us not able to sleep tonight. All right, Grandma Bell. Split it. Yay! Split between Aaron and Caden. And Karen and Aiden, $10 each. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ma'am. That is awesome. All right. Man, you guys are destroying it tonight. And look who's here. Who else we got? Dream Feed Media. Oh, okay. Legacy Place Standout Sunday, tomorrow, 10 to 12 p.m. Legacy Place. I think it's in Dedham. I love Dream Feed Media. Not sure I missed that. Thank you. Yeah, she was on with the Glare. The Glare did, and he put her latest video. Glare aired the entire thing. So I think the Glare would be great with Dream Feed Media with Grace. So I think you're gonna end up seeing Grace over there. Oh, loved our local medium Maureen Hannock when she was doing Judge Bev. I can't get enough of Judge Bev. Look who's here. Here's one of our contributors, Christina Rasmussen from Indiana. Ken says, and he was dropped outside, not dragged. He was face down. Yeah. So what Grace is going to, when she's going to put some of this out, she's going to put some of this out. They believe that, tell me, can you guys hear me? Mic check good. Let me put this up on the screen, then I'll come back. Man, I'm way down in the chat. Yeah, tell me if it's okay. Because we haven't, I'm about to say Kimberly's name here in a minute. We got this tweet up. Oh, we got Terry. Okay, here it is. Yeah, they believe that, yes, Ken Grace, with the medium that he was loaded. So on the north end of the property is where the north end of the property, there's another gated area. And they believe that the Ford Edge was backed up, or a Jeep or something to that at that area right there. It may have been Higgins' Jeep, but obviously the Ford Edge was then parked to block the view of the body there, obviously. And then he was driven out to the street and then unloaded there. And you could have had the Ford Edge parked right behind the Jeep, and as the Jeep pulled away, if that was the case, then the Ford Edge could have replaced it to block John's body. But that's how they believe that he was transported, not through the south gate that you can see from the street, but it's to the right of the garage and that three-car wide driveway. Okay. And what else we got here? Yeah, I finally caught up with you, Valhalla. Sorry, date night. Just want to stop in and say hi. Thank you. Thank you, love. Have fun tonight. Yeah, Christina got a lot of love around this joint. Yay, us. Hell yeah, man. This community. And I love it, Terry. That is awesome for the turtle. And here she is, Kimberly McGuire from Canada. Oh, Canada. I wish I knew the words to the song. Better late than never. Let's see. Kelly, I heard too. I also heard shortly after John passed, she did an event where she said the girlfriend is innocent, so who knows? Yeah, I mean, we know the girlfriend's innocent. I mean, this is such a frame-up job. It's absurd. That's right. That is correct. Okay, in the beginning of the Free Karen Read, other than Turtle Boy Show on YouTube, social media was the other platforms where the word was spreading first. Then came all the rest of the YouTube creators. Right. I heard about this show from Matt Phelps' show. That's how I found out about it. Matt Phelps talked about Turtle Boy months ago before they, he started to lie about the case and just act like a complete jackass, McAlbert. That's how I became aware of him. It looks like we got more donations here. Okay, we got that one. I'm going to have to scroll down because I'm way behind. Hi, Kate. on the YouTube, law offices of Andrew G. Myers prosecutors have submitted a new police report from 2024. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Whatever, man. Those guys are the biggest liars like ever. They are such liars, Kate. I can't even, yeah. My sister is a journalist in the Chicago Sun-Times. I wish I could get her to report on this. She's not passionate about the politics she reports on, but she isn't listening to me yet. Well, these are not politics, right? So, Valhalla, people aren't just watching the creators. They're engaging with content, discussing and spreading attention, like Grace. Without interacting with creators, there's much, without in the interacting with creators and other watchers, there's much less power. Yes. So with that, let me just real quickly, I just want to rewind, and then I'm going to get to, because we got more donations to get to. I'm just seeing them up there right now. I saw Grace October 30. It was October 20 something. I arrived in Boston. I got off the plane, got in my rental car. I exited Boston Logan, and I tuned into YouTube and saw Grace's Taillight Whisperer. I am driving in Boston traffic. I took the wrong road to get to Franklin, but we don't need to talk about that right now. So I missed my turn in that tunnel. And I saw Dream Feed Media and heard Grace. And it was like, she is amazing breaking down that work of David McIntyre. I think it was, who did all that work on the taillight. And Grace was able to put it in a wonderful, digestible way. That is why I invited her on air. The woman had something like 900 or 1,000 subscribers, 1,100 subscribers. And I was like, oh my God, not enough people are listening to Grace. Now she has 5,000 subscribers and everybody's talking about Grace. So that is a reason, I mean, when I saw that and I started trying to find, she initially didn't have a Gmail. There was no email listed. So you couldn't contact Grace in any way, shape, or form. So what did I do? I went in her YouTube comments and I said, hi, I'm DJ from Calling All Beings, on replay, obviously, because she's not live, and said, I would love to connect with you. And then I sent another one, and then I sent another one. And after about the fourth time, I finally got a reply. She started to watch my show and she replied to me. So I'm like, hey, Grace, I really want to connect with you. Again, it took 4 or 5 tries to get an email address. Then Grace got and posted dreamfeedmedia@gmail, because that was not there when I started following her, which was in mid to late October. So finally, I got on Gmail with her and we talked. And then she got on Twitter, because she wasn't on Twitter, or at least publicly not on Twitter. And that's how I said, I want to have you on the show. And she goes, well, I don't show my face. I don't do lives. I said, you will be wonderful. You'll be amazing. So that is basically the short story, or the long story, of how I got together to get Grace to come on air. It took some doing. We had an 1.5-hour phone call. I got to speak with her and her husband. Her husband is wonderful, knows all kinds of stuff about the case. Grace is wonderful. And that's how she came on Calling All Beings. So, and now I'll bet you she has a lot more subscribers even. She had 5,000 something the other day. She's probably a lot more than that now. All right. I'm going to go down here because I got to get... Hi, Judy Busteri. Judy Busteri. I got to make sure I'm saying that right. We're going to see you soon at the dinner. Was that ever confirmed? I think that was confirmed, Scott. Let me get... Because we have some donations. Whoa! Kit Gracie. Just a single mom on disability, but I have a core belief of mutual aid. Half and half, please. Truth will prevail. Half to Turtle Boy and half to Karen Reed. Thank you, Kit Gracie. You guys are killing it right now. You guys are killing it. We are raising funds for this thing. I didn't expect this. Thank you so much for giving. Welcome in, Shelby. Oh, Shelby's here. Did I see Miss Shelby? Hey, Shelby. Shelby is going to be coming on the next roundtable. She is a mod for Tom's CPU, we've connected via Gmail. She will be on the next roundtable. And by the way, I'm going to put this in here. So let me, if anybody wants to jump on live here and say hello, you are welcome to. Here is the StreamYard. If you want to get in there, you are welcome in. Come and say hi. Let's see. Just joining, Colleen Itchy. Hey, how's it going, Colleen? I love it. We always gotta do this because you have a horse rescue. So thank you so much. Itchy Withers, that's right back here, right? Great message to Karen. Yeah, absolutely, man. That was beautiful. What else we got here? Sock Puppet. Somebody Sock Puppet is here. Did I miss somebody? I don't want to miss anybody. Tell me if I missed someone. Oh, here it is. Hi, Sock Puppet. Curious Wendy. Welcome back. I know we've seen you in here before. Lisa Reed. Grace is a very intelligent woman. Yes, she is. Brilliant. And Kit Gracie, thank you so much. Oh, well, there you go. I mean, Grace. Oh, my goodness. The legend. Woo! Can I get a... You guys know what? Can I get a what? Wait, here it goes. No, this one. This is what I need. Yep. For Olivia. Sorry, Olivia. We got to make a big deal when you come in here. I know you don't want that. You don't want to, but we got to make a big deal when you come in here. Hi and welcome. It's great to have you. Let's see. Who have I missed? So yeah, and everybody got to say hi to Olivia, Sherry Dizzle. Yeah, we talking about celebrity. That you damn right. You damn right. That show with Melanie. Okay, if you guys have not heard it, the show that Olivia did with Melanie was fire. Like, I need a notepad to take down, and when I do, Olivia, I'm gonna make sure that I attribute all those points to you. But that was straight fire, all the different informational points of how they double spoke. They said one thing and then the evidence said something else, or Proctor said this and then did that. It was just, all those points were incredible. But literally, you need, we all need to put bullet points and document each one of those. And the reason why we can speak about them on air, obviously, we'll attribute them to this is right. Yeah, everybody knows. It was an amazing show. I think it went over 2 hours, or 3 hours, something like that. I spoke with Sarah Shock and Horror about Olivia today, and Sarah had to leave the stream and go be her first episode with Mike Crawford. He was on Mike's she was on Mike's for her first time as a mod. So she had to go over there. So she has to go back and listen. But yeah, for any of you though that want to jump on and say hi with me, there it is in the chat. And you are welcome to come on and say hello to everybody or just get your points. Megan is here. Hi, Megan. She's a member. Hi, Megan. Welcome back. And this is my guy, Mick. Mick is from the United Kingdom. And Mick is here from the UFO community. He's one of our legacy, and we're going to be doing once a month. We're going to be doing UFO shows with the full cab panel. So Nathan will be here, Debs will be here, and Courtney and myself. And next month, January, we're having Christopher Sharp, one of the greatest journalists in all of the UFO world, is going to come on with us. Chris Sharp will be on for that. And then the next month, we're having an incredible researcher. He actually lives in my hometown now, named James Indoli. So, yes. Let me see who else we got here that we need to say hi to. Once again, here's the StreamYard link for anybody that wants to jump on. Okay, and Olivia's saying thank you. She's just Got so many fans. Hopefully she's coming to the Meal of Food. And here's the amen. No, you didn't miss the whole stream. We're okay. We're gonna be around for a while. And yes, lots of amen for Olivia. She always knows. Total star. And here's Gregor Smith. Hi, Gregor. Welcome back. Have you been in before? I feel like you've been in here because I know that name Gregor because I have a friend from Scotland whose name is Gregor. So I have a feeling I've seen you in here before. But let me know. And here is Deborah. Yes, I love that show. I'm gonna listen to it again. It's insane. That's how good it was. 3 hours. Yeah, I know. Like it totally. I was like doing all kinds of stuff because I think I got off work and then started listening to it. But it was an amazing show. Same thing here. Take notes on what she said in there. Oh, and here's my man, Larry Legend. I got to chat with Larry yesterday on voice message. So yeah. And yeah, we're going to do once a month, we're going to do a UFO episode. So there is the StreamYard link. If one of you wants to jump up in here and say hello to the group, we will get you on here. I'll just post the link again so you can click on it with your phone. Recently finished watching a 6-part series on another crime channel, about 18 hours. Interesting to watch newbies cover the Oh, wow, that's cool. Yeah, people that aren't like as sort of Haas. I love that. Chris Sharp is a legend. He is. They are some of the best that there is. And somebody loves the shirt. Olivia is the bee's knees. We know that. You and I talked about that yesterday, Larry. I think we also. I mean, who aren't you talking about Olivia with, right? Love the shirt. Saturday night special. That's what's up. This is my new shirt because I want to keep you guys so you don't see the same shirt every week. Yes, you've been here a couple times. Love the vibe, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And you're not from Scotland, are you? Or are you from England? And Sherry D, Valhalla Laws wanting to see who is that newbie channel. You can go ahead and put it in the chat here so others can go and check it out. Oh, Sarah Shuckin Horror. Hi, Sarah Shuckin Horror. Wait, let me get this. Oops. Oh, here it goes. Good evening, beautiful friend of ours. It's good to have you in here, buddy. Go back to daydream like that. Let's see. No, he's from New England though. Okay. I wonder if it's a Scottish name though. Interesting. That's right. UK, baby. Everybody wants to say hi to Sarah. She's another celebrity in the community. Finally home from afternoon cocktails. You go get him, girlfriend. Oh, Kelly Steffi's here. Let me get her up in the joint. Hey, Kelly, you're on, baby.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. Do we have a Malteser next to you?
Oh, that's my new pom-pom, my Pomeranian I got for Christmas.
Beautiful. Congratulations.
And he's cute. He's part shark.
Part shark?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He bites a lot. Those tiny
gotta
teeth.
say hello because Ernie Birdie's in the house. What's up, girlfriend? Welcome. Bienvenidos.
I'm not.
Bird is the word. That's what's up, man. So what do you got to say tonight? You got anything about Turtle Boy, Karen? Anything you want to say?
That Brother Council, the one that
Fire.
Yeah, I've been watching him for almost 6-7 months now. Like he's been talking about with Karen and when it comes to the SJC and stuff like that, and was talking about like what the appeal looked like and how that ran, and so he kind of made it make sense. Sorry, my son's talking in the background.
That's okay, love.
Kind of made it make sense, and then when Clara found him, I was like, wait a second, I've been kind of watching him off on this. He also does
Oh.
the Adelson stuff. I watch the Charlie Adelson and the Adelson story down here, Donna Adelson, things like that.
Yep.
So, but I really liked his point of view and how he
He's impartial.
Yeah, he stays impartial and he really broke it down.
Yeah.
So I think it made people realize, like, is it a coincidence if, and I watched the case. He was comparing it to that the Dulo case or whatever his name is. The man took the easy way out and left the wife or the stepmom to take all the punishment for himself because he's the one that did it all, but she was there. So, but yeah, I like how he really broke it down and said, if you can find that the jury needs to stop trying to figure it out and make sure that they really say, okay, this is reasonable doubt. We have it.
Yeah. So this guy has a way of distilling things down into small bites and making it very simple. And that's what he did in his argument the other day. So let me say hi to Mike real quick. Mike, thanks a lot for coming in, brother. You guys inspired me. We hadn't done this before. We'd only really been monetized for a couple of months. And we had some causes that are very close to us that we needed to put it towards, but inspired by you, by Mazza, all the money you guys raised, Brian LTL, and what the Glare is about to do on New Year's Eve. I was like, man, we got to do a show with Karen and Aiden. So we're following.
Over
hold on one sec.
Too.
No, these guys were fire, man. They were absolute fire. So what we did is we did like you did. We said, if you put it on their site, and put attribution, or if they send it to me, Cash App, or here, just attribute it to who you want it to go to. And a lot of people are splitting the money between Karen and Aiden. So you guys were leaders on this. And when I see something, like that, I follow the lead. So thanks a lot, Mike, for doing all the stuff that you've done. And I appreciate you. So I'm sorry, Miss Kelly.
You're fine. Thanks, Mike.
So
I love watching Mike's show.
Yeah, of course. What else we got here? Valhalla Law, that is Stephanie Harlow and Derek Levasseur. So I guess they're talking cases that I'm unfamiliar with. Raising
Crime.
Money for great causes.
Yeah, Kelly's right. It's Crime Weekly, those two. Derek is actually
let me say this. This isn't true, Ken. This is not true. I'm just kidding. Ken from Nottingham, England. So, if anybody wants to jump up in here, this is the StreamYard chat. So you can just click that link and you can jump up in the joint. And midichlorian is here.
Maybe.
Welcome back. You got more love than right there. Oh, so Crime Weekly. I think that's the one where they're just starting to cover Karen Reed.
That's the one that has Derek and what's her name?
The other person?
Yeah, Derek and.
Oh, thank you.
But Derek
actually are on it, man.
I saw him on Big Brother when he won Big Brother, and nobody knew he was actually a police officer.
Young Jelly in the hizzy mop. All right, somebody else wants to get up in here. It's Scott. Hello, Scott. How are you? Is this the legend?
The man, the myth.
I'm not hearing any
Can
voices.
you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep, got you loud and clear. How you doing?
I think I have a bad link. I can't hear you guys. I gotta back out. I'll try to get back in.
Okay, brother. All right. Derek is from Rhode Island. There we go. Local product.
Yeah, he was on Big Brother a long time ago.
And here you go.
He won.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, love. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he won Big Brother.
Oh, really?
And yeah, that's when he was when he was still a detective. So
strong. That's strong, man. That's real strong.
Yeah. And nobody knew that's what he did. He lied about his job and everything until he got out, because that's how he ended up winning, was watching all of them.
He knew what to do. That's awesome, man. Sherry D, the female, hosted a single show on Karen Reed a really long time ago that was almost anti-KR. After that, I wrote them off more or less. Maybe they're taking a new look. You never know. I mean, it's not a real growth industry to be anti Karen Reed because it's so obvious. You know, you look at Joe Flipperhead's tweet today, his work. Joe, go check out Joe Flipperhead, who's going to be on our researcher roundtable. And the latest one, he basically put Proctor's statements about I don't know the McAlberts, I don't know the McCabe's, and they completely Alan Jackson completely destroyed it and showed where there were connections.
It was great.
A familial connection that went back years. That Colin Albert basically gave a counter testimony to stupid ass lying Mike Proctor. That's the reason that they have ethics, dummy. So you don't have an investigating officer that knows the frigging subject. I mean, dude, did you miss that block of instruction at the State Police Academy? Or do you just don't care about ethics? Is that what it is, Mike? Because what'd that do for you now, man? How's that working out, dude? Now that you're a PI, hopefully you're going to get a retirement, man, for your sake. Definitely not going to make the money you were making because I'm damn sure you're not getting more than 50% of your salary, even when you do get your retirement. All right, Valhalla, I had no idea about them before this past week. I watched 1 through 6. She definitely is Karen is innocent. Well, there you go. All right. Well, we've gone about an hour and we got some damn good donations. So, if anybody has something further if anybody wants to get up in here and say hello before we split the scene, there be the link. There's shocking horror. Hey Mike, if you're still in the chat, I've been half paying attention. I'm not sure what she's been paying half attention to, because I've been paying full attention, just to let you know. Yeah. Oh, here's Scotty's back. Hello.
Hello. That worked this time. I can hear you now. It was weird. I had no audio on that last link.
You changed your picture too.
You have.
Yeah. Well, I have hundreds of pictures. I just try to switch them up.
Hey, can we hear your reading voice? So while we're not going to read Olivia's tweets tonight, we are going to read Olivia's chat. So what I would like you to do right now, Scott, is to read this in your most theatrical voice, as if you're reading to a class of school kids or something. Okay? You got it?
Okay. Talk about being put on the spot.
Oh, I love it. This is what we do at CAB. Go for it.
But here's the other thing. If it was simply an innocent mistake that Proctor, didn't rescue himself due to his or recuse himself due to his conflict, then why did the McAlberts and the Commonwealth lie about it for 2 years?
Let me try to digest what she said here. Great. First of all, great job, Scott.
Yeah, Scott, you did good.
Great job on the spot, brother. All right, so no pressure, Scott. Okay, but here's the other thing. It was simply an innocent mistake. Well, that's the thing, Olivia. It wasn't an innocent mistake. I believe that everything they do is by design. Everything they've done is by design, and that's why, even though I'm a super positive person who sees the best in people, I don't believe anything they say, and they're proving us right at every turn. So I don't think it was an innocent mistake. And I've said this before. Scott and I have spoken about this privately. It's like, and Melanie postulated this, and although this is just an area, we're all going to differ on aspects of this case, and that's okay. We're allowed to, as Sarah Shock and Horror likes to say, we don't have to all agree on everything. Yeah. For me, Olivia, this was not an accident. What happened in the basement? And why do I think that? I think that because if they were out fishing, let's say there's 4 or 5 BPD members and they're out. Can you go to mute on your mic, Kelly, just because of the background?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, that's okay. So let's say there's 4 or 5 BPD members and they're out fishing, and O'Keefe is one of them. And O'Keefe trips when he's headed back from taking a leak, going to the fire, and he falls and he hits his head. Brian Albert's there. Brian Albert's going to call 911. That could be fishing. That could be hunting. That could be they're out at the range doing tactical maneuvers and there's only like 3 guys around, if he sees O'Keefe get injured, he's going to call 911. If they're out bar hopping and they're in a back alley and O'Keefe falls and hits his head, he's going to call 911. So there had to be a reason why he didn't call 911. And the reason why he didn't call 911 is because it wasn't an accident. Because if Higgins punches him in the face and he falls and he hits his head on one of the cradles for the squat rack, and it's just like, whoa, okay, fight's over, guys. Whoa, he's like really bleeding. Then he's going to go and he's going to call 911. But what happened is there was some sort of a felony assault on O'Keefe when he wasn't looking. And as soon as that fight is over, not only does Albert have to call 911, Albert has to call the duty sergeant at Boston Police Department. And when he calls the duty sergeant, that phone call is recorded. And that duty sergeant is going to bring up a report on his screen, and he's going to start typing in all these questions and answers that's going to become an official report. And that is and now it's an official record. If O'Keefe wakes up and says something different than what Brian Albert told the duty sergeant and it was typed in that report, that's when he's in trouble. And that's why I believe it was not an accident what happened in that basement. It was a felony assault is what happened in that basement. All right. Your turn.
As good as anybody's.
Yeah. Do you want to read this one, Kelly? Here you go. You got to unmute, though.
I'm here.
Okay, you got to do your best voice right now. You ready? Or an accent, if you do any accents.
I don't know how to do accent. I can do my.
All right, let me read this one. Let me read this one. Here I go.
Okay.
I'm referring to how Proctor and the McAlberts lied, and about the fact that the way they knew each other. And not only that, but they were lifelong friends. Second family, quote unquote, as Proctor's mum said. So, how's that, Scott?
Very good.
The mum. How his mum said.
That was my Dame Maggie Smith. No, exactly. I maybe I wasn't clear. I totally agree. And when Joe pointed that out, I think you guys are on the same page. This is actually, there's very few of all the things that that Olivia has brought to light that I didn't know. This is one of the ones that I did know. I don't remember how they learned that because my knowledge of the case is not 1/10 or maybe 1/100th what hers is.
Are you talking about Joe Flipperhead's latest
Joe
video?
Flipperhead's video, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Olivia, let us know in the chat if you and Joe Flipperhead are if there's any daylight in between you, or if you guys are in unison on that. Okay, M, feel better. I took Flonase to prevent a drip in the chest and Sudafed for congestion and sinuses. May I also add water, Gatorade, and chicken soup? My mother's Jewish. What do you want me to do? All right, here we go. Okay, who's going to read this one? You want to read this one, Kel? All right, this is you, man.
No, my son's autistic, and that's why you hear the background noise. He's talking. So.
All right, you got to do you want me to do it?
I can do it.
Okay, it's all you.
Proctor deliberately didn't remove himself from the investigation, a case involving his best friends, because it's a cover-up and the fix was in. The McAlbert
100.
did the home cooking a la Proctor.
100. And Olivia, if you can give us one more, because I want to do my Irish accent for the next one, if you don't mind. So I need at least one more.
I wanted to see what Olivia thought about.
Sarah, you told me today that I did really well. I could do John F. Kennedy for the next one. My Hyannisport accent. So,
I wanted to see what Olivia. I never talked to Olivia, but what she thought about that first report from Buchnick with Chris and Julie.
Okay, say that again, Olivia. If you can Roger up to this one from Kelly, please go ahead.
About the first report that Buchnick took, from Chris and Julie that said that they followed back to the Albert's house, because I have a screenshot of that. And
that they followed
Yeah, I
group
posted
back
it
to
on
34
Twitter.
Fairview?
Yeah, it says the
Okay.
first it was on like February 10th or something like that. But there's a report from Buchanan that says that he was interviewing Julie and Chris, and that Chris and them her stated that they followed back in the early mornings to Albert's house. They
Okay.
didn't go back home. They went to Albert's house, and I firmly believe.
Yes.
Yeah, that one, not Olivia. I firmly
Yeah.
believe that happened. I believe he was there.
Olivia, please comment. Yes, because we weren't set up to read Olivia's tweets tonight, but we can do the comments, right, Scott?
Great.
And Scott, like, would you want me to do, if you pick the next accent that I do it, would you want to hear me do John F. Kennedy, Irish or Scottish?
JFK sounds interesting.
Oh yeah, because I got high marks on that today.
Kennedy's accent.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
I just
Ask not what calling all beings can do for you, Scott. Ask what you can do for calling all beings.
Do you know I did 4 research papers on him?
You know what the funny thing is about how much if you listen to John F. Kennedy's inaugural speech, he would sound like a MAGA Republican today. That's how much the party's changed since the early 60s.
You're right.
Well, I don't even want to think of him in political terms of one or another because I just hate politics so much. But he just was an amazing guy. He's just an amazing.
Well, that one line you said, ask what you can do for your country and not vice versa.
Yeah.
It's actually the opposite nowadays.
And that's exactly why I did my research papers on him. All 4 years, I chose him as my subject and did 4 different research papers with 4 different subjects.
He's amazing. He's amazing. So, yeah, I mean, my father used to say that guys like him and some of his family members, they really cared to serve, and they didn't have to. They could have just taken the easy road, but they didn't do that. So, I got big respect for them.
JFK was PT boat.
PT
happened, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Though and so did Joe. I think was it Joe Jr. that was killed in war? Joe Jr. So, go ahead, sir. I think it was Joseph Jr. that was killed in war, but I'm not positive. So I want to point this out right here. This is a direct where you can just so that we can get calculations. If you just put your name and then calling all beings in there somewhere would be great. Just so we can see how much we raised tonight. We didn't want to do more than like an hour, and we're at an hour and 20 minutes. And that is for Karen Reed. That is the Karen Reed, Free Karen Reed Defense Fund right there. We also want to give, this is for Aiden Turtleboy Carney right here. And we have donations for both of them tonight. Some people split it. Some people gave to one, some people gave to the other. And we think that's really awesome. And you guys are, and somebody here, I just want you to read this right here. This is really beautiful right here. Just a single mom on disability, but I have core belief of mutual aid. Half and half, please. Truth will prevail. Kit Gracie. What more can I say than that? Scott, I mean, look at this.
How much more you can say?
Yeah, man. Yeah, just beautiful stuff,
man. There's a lot
man.
of people that are willing to give their last dime to help for Karen and Turtleboy because we all believe in their innocence. I mean, the people on Twitter I actually called Plevin Looney Tunes today. I was like, you actually are Looney Tunes. Like, it's really there.
Scott knows I'm sorry, love. Go ahead. Excuse me.
I don't do that normally. I don't call people out like that. So for me to actually say, look, you're really Looney Tunes, something is wrong.
Yeah, and I've said I've said to Scott, I don't believe them at all. I think I think Karen and KP Kevin and KP 100% believe in the innocence of Karen. but they thought it expedient, not from a political, but from a financially expedient to do what they're doing, and so they decided to do this. Well, Turtle Boy's the biggest broadcaster and free Karen Reed, so I'll just go to the other side and I'll befriend the McAlberts and I'll get invited over their house for Christmas, which is absurd. You have to know that you're being used, and they do, but some people are happy to be used, right?
Well, what happens
You know?
if you next?
What do they do next?
What happens if you next? You want to go over to hang out with the McAlberts, go ahead. But what happens when you're the next one?
Well, yeah, they're not thinking that far ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Scott.
I mean, Kevin Lenahan, he's just a contrarian sociopath. That's mainly what his problem is.
I'm gonna go back to the bottom here.
Posting on Sleuthy Goosey's post today, and she was talking about Richard Allen, and he was like, "You people," and I'm like, "You don't even like listen to anything." He makes me.
Yep.
You don't like me.
Miss Jessica is coming as well, so we're having a meal of food on the 12th of January and Tavern on the Square in Dedham, 6:30. Try to book yourself a place at the bar.
It's a Legacy Place. Standouts are right there. Did you know that, DJ?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Beatrice told me it's tomorrow. It's going to be tomorrow. At 10. Is it 10 to 12? There's going to be a standout there. And yeah, I was told. Beatrice said it's like really close. So I wish I would.
So if you're in town, DJ, you could maybe stop by. You'll be in the same area. You could stop by the morning standout and then meal of food later in the day.
I'm going to. That's the plan, brother. That's the plan. I did. I got to make sure that Britt, because Britt is flying in a little bit later from Florida. She's staying at the same hotel. But yeah, I'm planning on meeting up with people in the morning and going to a standout. So I'll be there. Don't.
Well, I think they also go at noontime after Legacy Place. I believe they go up to Canton PD, and they stand in front of Canton PD 12 to 2 now. So it's like a double header.
Okay. Well, we'll. I'm definitely going to do something that day and stand out somewhere for a period of time. You can be sure of that. Now I have another Olivia tweet to read. But I'm going to read this in the voice of John F. Kennedy. Does that sound right? Or do you guys want me to do Scottish?
You got to do the JFK now. We talked about
it. All right, here it goes. For the Commonwealth and the McAlberts, it's a moving target because their story isn't the truth and revolves around the evidence that keeps exposing them. Hence the stories changing in light of new evidence. So I think that was a part 2. Oh, wait, I missed this one. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, it's like everything else in this case, claiming the reports are wrong, unreliable, while also cherry picking other parts of the reports that are accurate. The truth doesn't change.
Yeah, that's my one favorite comment of the whole trial is Jen McCabe says, well, that's his recollection, not my recollection.
Yeah. No. Oh, could you? No, here's the other thing. With Jen McCabe. Oh, can I see that in front of me? I mean,
that was to stop
this moron
from firing at her. That's all he was trying to do. She was trying to do. She was trying to stop him from firing questions at her.
It's crazy. I swapped up my avatar picture. So that's me with Karen Reed on that day when Jen McCabe was on direct after Matt McCabe's cross. That's the day I was at the trial.
That's a good picture.
And that was weird to see Jen McCabe's body language and actions during lulls when it's not on TV. She's just sitting there, like during sidebars and stuff.
Yeah.
And the TV cameras weren't, focusing on her at the time. But when you're sitting in that small courtroom, it was kind of like eerie to just look at her. I was just looking right at her, just try to get any hints of her body language. Or
did you get anything?
She just, even in person, she just sits there with this blank stare. It's so hard to even describe to you the vibes I get from her and when she was on the stand. It was
Are you
eerie.
saying she's dead inside?
Yeah, like dead eyes. Yep.
Yep. I know what
Yeah,
that
she looks like a really, really sick. She just makes me. Yeah, I think this is it right here. I I spoke with Dina earlier, thanks to I think it was Scott that put me in touch with Dina, and what I would say is that I want you to think about like Tom Kelleher for a second or Jennifer McCabe. Think about the type of person that you have to be in your heart to see on your cameras, the 3 cameras in front of his home, that this gentleman got out of the home, walked to the house, and then 10 minutes later, she pulls away. And keep that to yourself, knowing they want, and somehow you think that this blue blood crap or whatever they call it, because we're the military. Scott will tell you he's a law enforcement background as well. He was career, in this. We're cousins. The military, we're cousins of them, and we have in the military we have killers, we have liars, we have dishonest people, we have people that would get somebody court-martialed, and so they have the same. So I don't know how he can justify and go to sleep at night and go to his grandkids events and sports events and stuff and think, I put a woman in jail that I saw on my effing cameras, or as Melanie would say, my ducking camera, that didn't do it. I know that she's innocent. But because of this blue crap, I'm going to be quiet. And in Jen's thing, it's the exact same thing. Jen here saying she's volunteering to rehome animals. Come on, man.
Well, I think Kelleher
you
is just
cannot wash that stain off you, girlfriend. You cannot wash that blood off of you. You will not. I don't care.
Kelleher
I
is
don't care
just
how
being
much
a coward
you volunteer
because
for.
he lived across. Kelleher was just being a coward because he lived across the street from Brian Albert, and he's deep inside that area of corruption. Canton PD, DA Morrissey. He's just being a coward.
Didn't he give the solo cups?
Yes, and the Stop and Shop bags.
Yeah.
Which is how I'm going to bring these gifts to my friends there in Canton. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, he was home, obviously. So that he saw them out there. He knew what was going on. So the first thing he's going to do is look at his cameras.
Sure.
I guarantee you, if we ever got a full extraction of Brian Albert's phone, he's calling Kelleher across the street, too.
He did. He called. That's why Kelleher didn't come out. Is because he told him, don't come out. That's exactly why.
Well, the other thing is there's a text message from Jen to John when she says, park behind me in the driveway, is the same exact time that they said that she hit him. Is she supposed to be looking out the window at that time?
I don't know. Olivia's in there. I don't have the full timeline of all that. So we'll get into the case tomorrow night. I didn't want here. This was really about trying to raise money for Karen's defense fund. But you made great points, Kelly. You really did. And Scott always, you're legendary for doing this stuff. So we're going to get together.
Special talking to you and Scott at the same time.
What's that?
So I always feel special talking to you and Scott at the same time.
I'm just a talking head. He's one of the legends in the community. So tomorrow we'll get together and we'll really tear this thing up. Dina and I, we had a good discussion today. She also has great points. I think we're going to have a great roundtable. We have 3 ladies and I think we have 4 guys and 4 legends. So it's going to be great.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm excited for your Canton one too that you posted about.
That's tomorrow.
Is that tomorrow?
That's tomorrow, love. Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, tomorrow's that. Next week we have Meredith from Turtle Boy's girlfriend, the first lady of Turtle Boy Nation, Meredith O'Neill. We're going to get her thoughts on the case, her fine points, how she got into this, what struck her about it, what she thinks they should talk about during the case. We're going to have her make a case for why cats are awesome. And we're going to read some of Olivia's tweets. And we're going to do a bunch of different accents. So it's going to be great. Scott, So real quick before we go, is that accent? What I did is not a Boston accent. That's like a Hyannisport accent or something,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. It's unique to the blue bloods that live in that area.
Okay. That's because there's a lot of British in there, right? There's a tinge of British, right?
I don't know exactly, but
It sounded a lot like
there's no other area in Massachusetts that would have an accent like that, because even, we've talked about this before here on other shows.
Hmm.
There's regional accents even in Massachusetts.
Sure.
You get the Fall River, New Bedford, Eastern Rhode Island accent. Then you have a different accent sometimes, like far out on the Cape, of people that live there. You have a South Boston accent and a deep Boston accent. You have a North Shore accent, a Worcester accent, or Western Mass accent. It's crazy how regional accents can be.
It is. It's fascinating. I love it. It was one of the most interesting parts of being in the military is meeting people from all around the country and hearing, hey, where are you from? And then hearing their accent and then distinguishing, between them, Wisconsin, Minnesota, or, all those kind of things I found were fascinating. So
One of my favorite scenes in the Inglorious Bastards movie is when they're undercover as Germans, and that SS officer is around the corner in the pub, and he hears them talking about where they're from in Germany, and the SS officer, that's how he vetted them. You know what I mean? He came around and he's like, "Oh, you're saying you're from this part of Germany, but I can tell from your German accent that's not where you're from." I thought that was a really witty scene in the movie. I like Quentin Tarantino when he does stuff like that.
Wow. Yeah, he's badass, man. That is badass stuff. All right. I'm going goodbye, Ken Hathaway from England. Yeah, we're gonna say goodnight for tonight. I want to thank everybody for all of these super chats. 100% are going to Karen or Aiden, and Calling All Beings is going to add a kicker to those. And I really appreciate you guys. So, on behalf of Kelly and Scott, who decided to join me tonight, this is DJ saying peace out, one love. We'll see you down the road. And we're always wondering what is up around the bend.